I failed. Certified. Don't do what I did, guys. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Hi, guys. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, my name is Michaela. Hey, girl. Hey. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Whew. It's been a long time. I don't know how to work this no more. I'm sorry. Back with a life update. You guys already been asked for this video. It's been long overdue. It's been like, what, 2-3 months since I made a YouTube video? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm back. And I want to tell you guys where I've been and what I've been doing. Let's get on to the video. Disclaimer. Everything I'm about to tell you guys is my opinion and my experience that I did to become a sterile processing tech. What is SPD or sterile processing tech? Basically, you sterilize the surgical tools before and after procedures. So that's just a summary of it all. Do you need experience? Some hospitals or wherever you're going to, some require education, but some actually don't. And I believe when they don't ask you, I think that they may send you to school. I'm not sure. I didn't take that route. Some people that I've known that they didn't take the education that I did in order for them to become SPD, but eventually they went and got their certification. And that I wish I would have known before I went to school. I decided to go to school for SPD. I didn't know that I didn't have to, but I chose to because at that time I wanted to do scrub tech, which is another thing. I changed my mind because it was like 2 years or 12 months and SPD was only 6 months. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just hurry up and get this out of the way because I was really eager to start. I just chose that, and honestly, I'm glad I did chose that because if I would have went into scrub tech, I think that would have, how can I say? I feel like it would have been kind of hard. I wouldn't say hard. It just would have been a lot overwhelming because you have to learn all the surgical tools, surgery, procedures. But now that I've done SPD, I feel like I could easily become scrub tech. In my opinion, don't come for me, guys. Like, it will be easier since I already know the tools, you know? Let's talk about my clinical experience. You guys wondering, where have I been? Guys, oh my gosh. So after I've done school, in order to go to clinicals, you have to pass the class. I can't tell you what grade it was. I can't remember. As long as I passed it, that's all that matters. Okay. This is what we did in class. Soon as we got there, basically went over tools. And that was my downfall, guys. I'm gonna tell you about that. We learned 15 sets a day. After we learn it, he will give us 10 to 15 minutes to study those 15 tools, and then he will call us one by one, tell us the name of it. And I love that. Thank you, teacher. I love that because that really helped me so much. And then after that, we went into straight bookwork, and bookwork was boring. I tell you, it was so hard for me to focus. Like, I was so tired. So sleepy. It was more of a night class, so I was so tired. Work, school, come home, and then repeat it again. Like, y'all, I had no days off. And my clinicals experience was so fun. Like, the manager, he was so cool. I was just about to say his name. He was so cool. Such a cool guy. So very understanding, because I was like driving like an hour away, and I would have to get up like 2 hours early, like at 4 in the morning, something like that, and I would have to drive an hour away when everybody else lived right around the corner. Like, no, I did not like that. And with that being said, y'all, I got kicked out of clinicals. Woo! Yes, guys, I got kicked out of clinicals. I was missing so many days. I was so tired. I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, I can't do this anymore. But don't do what I did, guys. Keep going and keep pushing. You will get there. And you will get through it. I promise you will get through it. But I just couldn't. I'm done with this. I'm out of here. But no, I'm just kidding. Like, I was just really tired, and I really, really wanted this, but I was just like so tired. And I got kicked out of clinicals though. I got kicked out. I didn't stop going, but I just got kicked out because I missed too many days. I wasn't giving up. I was still going, but I got kicked out. Then I stopped going. Now let's get into the final exam, the certification. Guys, I failed my test the first time. I failed my certification the first time. Why? I did not properly study. What, mama? She wanna play, she wanna do tug of war. Mama trying to make a YouTube video because I had a man wanna know. Wow. Sit. Good girl. So guys, I did not study properly for the test. Our teacher, he gave us this website where we could do like up to 400 questions, and I was only doing 50 questions a day. I would do 50 twice, and out those 50 would like basically repeat the same questions. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Guys, don't do it. Take the 150 question. Practice once a day at least. During the process of schooling, I was mainly focused on the tools instead of the bookwork. I was like mainly focused on getting the tools down. So I assumed that there was gonna be like tools on the certification. No tools was on there. None. Don't do it. Don't focus on the tools, guys. That was just a bonus for us that we was lucky to have tools prepare us to go into the work environment. We actually had hands-on with the tools and everything, putting them on a stringer, practice all that. We had that. Great. But everything was really in the bookwork, and I was not focused on the bookwork, really. I would zone out of the bookwork. My mind was not in the bookwork. I was like, it's boring. Study the bookwork. Do what you have to do. I took the certification the second time, and then I passed it. Yes, I finally passed it. Actually, I passed it like last week, and today is October the 11th. After you take the certification, they told me I had to wait like 6 weeks, but I really don't think you had to wait that 6 weeks at all. So I felt like you could just hurry up and schedule it right then and there. I didn't know until I read the email after I went home, and I was like, dang, I could have just scheduled it right there. And then no, I had to do the whole process all over. Get the cashier check, send it off, mail it off, wait for them to receive it, and then schedule it again. So I waited the 4 weeks, the 6 weeks. Now, I'm glad I did that because I actually had time to actually study, prepare myself. I actually did it correctly this time. I actually studied the 150 questions multiple times. I passed it, and that's really was it. It's time to be searching for these jobs. And also, I want you guys to know that you don't have to go to school to become a surgical tech. Surgical tech. God, I'm moving up on the world. I'm moving on up with the Jeffersons. Slow down. But no, guys, you don't have to go to school to become a sterile processing tech. It's up to you if what you want to do. If you want to go to school, you can go to school. If you don't, you don't. You still gonna pass. So guys, do whatever you want to do. Just giving you guys my experience of what I've done, and I can also give you some tips and tricks of what I've actually done to pass the test the second time, and also to pass the class. If you guys are in school, I could give you guys that information as well. Just comment down below, and I will give you guys all my tips and tricks of what I've done to pass the certification. Your girl is certified. That is it for today's video. Hope you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what else videos you want next. There will be more SPD videos